Hello, people of the world! Welcome back to Canon Event. I'm Danche, and I'm a video editor.
I'm Caro, and I'm a screenwriter.
And today we're gonna react to a new movie. We both never seen this movie, never watched this movie. It's The Naked Gun. I know that it's a classic on United States, but I never have the opportunity to watch the movie. I know the actor, the main actor. You recognize the main actor?
I think I've seen him before, but I'm not really familiar with his work.
If my memory don't trick me, I think I saw him on one of the scary movies.
Oh!
Yeah, in one of the alien ones. The aliens were touching the mouth and stuff. And that's the only movie that where I see him acting. And he was hilarious. I remember he was portraying this president so ridiculous, so over the top, and he was like super like proper. But when he knew that the aliens were coming, he started like panicking and thinking everyone was an alien and trying to kill all his government. It was so funny. But I know he have a special type of humor. He's like, this doesn't make sense.
Okay, so it's absurd.
Absurd humor. That's the word. Absurd humor. It's a first time for both of us, so recently, I seen that it's gonna be a new movie, another The Naked Gun, and in this one, the main star is Liam Neeson.
I love Liam Neeson.
So it's like, oh my god, how they are gonna do this with Liam Neeson, right? With Qui-Gon Jinn. Because for me, Liam Neeson is not the dude in a mission trying to save his daughter. For me, it's Qui-Gon Jinn. So it's gonna be so weird. So I have the idea that after we watch the movie, we're gonna watch also the trailer for the new The Naked Gun. So expect that reaction on the channel, guys, because we are gonna try to react to that. It's gonna be a first one, also a first trailer reaction. Yeah. So any thoughts, any comments about what we are gonna watch?
Usually, at least in our country, when something was very popular in America, it tended to arrive to Peru eventually.
Yeah.
So when something was this big Hollywood blockbuster, maybe we didn't get to it as fast as you guys, obviously.
Yeah.
But I believe at least that The Naked Gun was something that wasn't as popular in Latin America, at least not in Peru.
Yeah.
So I think we are familiar with most romantic comedies, with most comedy actors, but this is gonna be something that we've been totally alienated from. So I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know why, now that you're talking about it, I don't know why they didn't pick that movie. I believe maybe it's because it's from 1988.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
in the 88, we were in a dictatorship and
we were in
everything was messed up.
I forget our history sometimes.
Yeah, so maybe that's why we didn't get the movie here.
True.
But I'm kind of afraid because usually 80s humor, 90s humor, that hasn't really aged well in my perspective.
Yeah.
So I know this is, from what I'm heard you say, I know this is a dear movie for a bunch of you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared of reacting to it and maybe not having what our viewers expect.
Yeah, I understand, but also I think it's important that we have a true, honest reaction. So maybe this is a pleasant surprise.
I hope so.
We hope. I don't know. I know that I love absurd comedy, so
who knows?
Who knows? That's right. So we're gonna start the reaction now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the subscriptions on the channel. We really appreciate it. And we're trying to reach 500 subscribers. So please, if you like our reactions, like us in general, please consider to subscribe. And also we have the Patreon, you know the stuff, so I'm not gonna talk about it. You know the Patreon, guys. You know how it works, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. So let's go to the reaction. You know that is a mountain in Peru.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
I maybe after...
The Paramount Low is a mountain in Peru.
Yeah. Everyone thought it was the Himalayas or the Everest, but no, it's from Peru.
We are in Beirut for some reason, and there's this classic music, this guy singing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the camel. There's memes about this.
Yeah.
Like it looks dusty, and there's a camel and a guy vocalizing.
I think we're gonna watch every stereotype.
Listen to me. Killing a few hostages is not sufficient. The Americans must be made to suffer.
We must strip their entrails out and drag them from here to Damascus until they include us in the peace process.
We must conceive at least one terrorist act that will show all the world that the United States, the great Satan, is but a paper tiger, no longer willing to fight.
What is he? What? Oh my god. Yeah. America. Fuck you, terrorists.
I love the epic music. Hello, my name is Yasser.
And he wrote the movie, I think. Gorbachev. I knew it. The sucker punch. Oh my god.
This is very Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Great.
I think it's more physical comedy than it's absurd comedy for now. Oh. What?
What? And I love that he breaks the fourth wall.
I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin, PoliceSquad. And don't ever let me catch you guys in America.
So, wait. So he just appeared there, kicked their asses, and left?
Yeah, because he's a policeman.
I love this show. This is so cool.
Yeah. The Naked Gun from the files of PoliceSquad. Oh, these are great.
I have an aunt who suddenly drove into a park one time.
Oh my god.
Like my mom was in the car and they didn't realize until my mom was like, why are they benches here?
What?
She was in the middle of the park.
What? This is so stupid. I love it. Oh my god. What?
This needs to be a ride. Is there a ride
from the Naked Gun? We're in trouble because it's just the start and my cheeks are really hurt. Of course, the donuts. Oh, I want a donut.
Really?
A pink one. Oh my god, it's O.J. Simpson.
The guy that killed his wife?
Yeah, the guy who ended prematurely the life of his wife.
This completes our first shipment of heroin, 100% pure. Final shipment will be delivered in 3 days.
Don't worry.
If that's cocaine, I bet it is Peruvian cocaine.
Yeah, Peruvian or Colombian cocaine. Oh my god.
Wait, so he's a hero in this movie?
Fuck. Oh my god.
Police! Throw down your guns!
Yeah, sure, dude. What?
Yeah, they're like, what? Who is the main one? Wait, what? I know him.
Kill him.
Priorities?
Wait, pain.
Oh no!
I love how they are looking at him.
What? What? They didn't need to do anything.
That was all the scene?
What?
There he is!
Oh my god.
No flowers, thank you.
Good work in Beirut. We all heard what you did.
Thank you. I just want to know one thing. Is it true what you wrote me about Victoria?
I'm afraid so, Frank. She just ran off with some guy. They got married last week.
Well, then it's over.
It's all over. All of this is meaningless. I did it for her. I did everything for her. Came down here to get a hot story, didn't you?
Frank.
Sure, you think I'm a big hero, the man of the hour? Well,
Frank, they're not here for you.
Obviously.
Weird Al Yankovic is on the plane.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, I love him.
I love him. He's such a legend.
well, I can't get her out of my mind. What about the guy?
Just that he's an Olympic gymnast, and it's the best sex she's ever had.
How do you know that?
That's why I took my vacation in Beirut, to get her out of my mind, to find some peace.
I don't think you go to Beirut for that, but okay.
Everywhere I look, something reminds me of her.
Oh my god.
What about Nordberg? I came as soon as I heard.
He's alive, Frank, though he's on life support. Doctors say he's got a 50-50 chance of living, though there's only a 10% chance of that.
What?
What?
So he's
Oh, they.
Did they steal this?
Yeah, he bumped the car in. Oh my god.
Frank, I'm so glad you came.
Well, that's good to see you. I came as soon as I heard. Nordberg, it's me. Frank, your buddy. Nordberg, it's me, Frank. Now, who did this to you?
Love you.
I love you too, Nordberg.
Ship. Boat.
That's right, Nordberg, a boat. Now, when you're better, we'll go sailing together on a boat. We'll take a cruise just like last year.
What?
Hey, nurse, quick, give this man some drugs. Quick, can't you see?
No.
Give him a joint.
Heroin.
Oh, give me heroin, Frank.
That's a pretty tall order. You're gonna have to give me a couple of days on that one.
Oh my god.
He's a true friend.
There's no way for a man to die.
Yeah, you're right, Ed. A parachute not opening, that's the way to die.
What?
Having your nuts bit off by a Laplander, that's the way I want to go.
What?
Any reason that Nordberg was at the waterfront last night?
I found this at home in a drawer.
Photograph.
I love you.
I love you out of Caracas.
Caracas.
Panamanian
That's
ship.
Venezuela.
That's Venezuela. Okay. It's like how they call everyone of us Mexicans.
I can't spare anybody, Frank. You know we're in charge of security for Queen Elizabeth's visit. I'm short-handed already.
Wilma, I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat.
Yeah, come on.
What is going on?
It's a non-stop punchline.
Queen Elizabeth has included the city of Los Angeles as one of the 3 cities she will visit during her American tour. We have placed the Queen's security in the hands of PoliceSquad.
Protecting the safety of the Queen is a task that's gladly accepted by PoliceSquad. For no matter how silly the idea of having a queen might be to us, as Americans, we must be gracious and considerate hosts.
That's Margaret Thatcher.
Portion of the Queen's American Goodwill Tour that the Queen has chosen our city to visit.
Oh my god, the mic.
How do you
Who will be able to share
keep this going with a straight face?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh my god, he's had like a liter of water in him.
The TV. I know that if you have a long stream, you have a problem in your prostate.
Really?
Yeah.
Ed and I drove down to the docks where Nordberg had been found floating face down
Do
on
you
the
have a
water.
problem with your prostate?
No, but a couple of how do you say, uncles?
Uncles?
There's nothing for you to see here.
Where'd they find Nordberg, Ed?
Right out there, Frank.
Good policeman, bright future.
So he is dead.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Lieutenant Revan, Police Squad. You familiar with that face?
I don't know. My memory ain't so great.
Maybe this will refresh your memory.
Still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
Can't tell you that.
Maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should. All right, his name is Nordberg. He's a cop.
He was no cop. He was dealing H.
You sniveling scum, I ought to run you in right now.
I tried to push something on one of my boys. I swear it. So what are you going to do about it, copper?
Well, why should I tell you?
Maybe this'll help. Can you spot me at 20? How about now?
All right, I'm going down to Ludwig's office. I'll find out if you're telling the truth.
Oh my god. It's so absurd. I like that the delivery is so serious, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
What? Why do they have goldfish with lionfish?
They are.
Oh, they're feeding them. Oh, okay. That's a terrible hairdo.
Show him in.
Yeah, that's a terrible hair.
Lieutenant, the feeling is mutual.
What?
Cuban?
No, Dutch-Irish. My father was from Wales.
Good to know.
It's a magnificent office you have here, Mr. Ludwig.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
He's gonna break everything.
Yes.
They are objects which I feel reflect my personality, like the Japanese fighting fish. Beautiful, graceful, elegant, yet single-minded of purpose and deadly. This particular one is valued at over $20,000.
It's a lionfish, right?
Yes. And they're invasive now in the Caribbean.
Yeah, they're destroying everything.
This is a rare samurai pen, a gift from Emperor Hirohito. Unbreakable, impervious to everything but water.
He's gonna throw it in the fish
break
tank.
it.
But I'm sure you didn't pay me this visit to hear a lecture on fine art, Lieutenant.
He's just trying to break it.
I'm investigating the attempted murder of one of your dock workers.
Of course.
He's still alive,
He's
then?
gonna put his hand on the...
Fortunately, the bullets missed every vital organ.
They're super potion.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
But as you know, I am not the kind of man who takes this type of thing lightly. There is no room in my organization for any type of criminal. Look out there. A vast commercial... Any idea what was out there just 5... You bet you do. To generate 10 times the amount of profit per square foot. Has this officer, Norberg, been able to,
Well, of course, he hasn't been able to tell us a thing. As soon as he regains consciousness, we'll see if he can still play the guitar. I'd like to look at your employment records now and speak to someone in personnel, if you don't mind, of course.
Of course. Will you please send in Miss Spencer?
Yes, sir.
This is Lieutenant Frank Drebin from PoliceSquad.
Oh my god, the woman in red.
Mr. Trevin?
She's a famous actress.
Oh.
Nothing happened.
No, the show must go on.
Her hair was the color of gold in old paintings, and the kind of legs you'd like to suck on for a day.
What?
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you.
Shipping and employment records for Pier 32. I've heard police work is dangerous.
It is. That's why I carry a big gun.
Aren't you afraid it might go off accidentally?
I used to have that problem.
And what did you do about it?
I just think about baseball.
What?
I wish there was some way I could repay you. How about dinner? I know this little out-of-the-way place that serves great Viking food.
Viking food?
Quite a tempting offer, Lieutenant. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to get my rest this evening. Tomorrow being Arbor Day and all.
Perhaps some other time.
How about a rain check?
Well, let's just stick to dinner. Miss Spencer.
What?
My pleasure.
Well?
Oh, Mr. Ludwig, you startled me.
Jane, I realize this is an unusual request. That's why I want you to get to know Lieutenant Drebin a little better.
Oh my god.
But this company needs to know the facts quickly before anything gets into the newspapers. I have a responsibility to the stockholders.
Yes, I'll do my best.
That was super threatening.
That hole was a threat.
Of course it was. Imagine if your boss suddenly came, I need you to do this for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Crazy psycho.
He wants me to f him.
See what the lab boys have come up with on Nordberg's jacket.
Ouch. That hurt.
I'm sorry.
You're strong.
Look out!
His car has hit like 1,000 different things.
Why?
Anybody catch a license plate?
That car is alive.
Yeah.
Here's something we developed only yesterday. Casual observer, an ordinary shoe. In actuality, quite a handy weapon. And everything a cop in the field would need. You see these cufflinks I'm wearing? They're not just cufflinks. Each one fires a single pin-sized dart that knocks out your victim for a few minutes.
Why?
Poor Ed, he did nothing.
Yeah.
You requested, Frank. We took some fiber samples from Nordberg's jacket. I'm afraid it doesn't look good.
It's so random.
I can't see anything. Use your open eye, Frank.
We focused in closer. We discovered a fine white powder. Tested it. Pure heroin.
How well do you know Nordberg, Frank?
We're partners for 9 years. Are you saying that Nordberg is...
I'm telling you that the Queen arrives here the day after tomorrow. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm giving you 24 hours to clear Nordberg.
They believe Nordberg is the one dealing the heroin.
The link with the... Yeah. But how he have heroin in his cloth? See,
before throwing him on the boat, yeah, they...
Or the cake.
The cake had heroin.
Maybe the cake.
I can carry out your request. Price is $20 million.
Price is not a problem. But there is some concern on the part of those I represent that you would be able to complete so difficult a task.
What?
Tell me, Mr. Papsmeer, who is the most effective assassin?
Well, I would think anyone who manages to conceal his identity as an assassin.
There is even a more ideal assassin. One who doesn't know he's an assassin.
Oh my god. The sleep agent.
Service for 2, please.
Oh my god, this is a sleep agent. Oh my god. And then... Oh.
Will that be with cream and sugar, sir?
Mr. Papsmeer?
Wow.
Cream only, please.
That's so frightening.
Sensory-induced hypnosis.
But how will you get her near the target?
I doubt whether it will be her. Anyone an assassin.
Dun, dun. Evil music.
Up with something that would clear my good friend's name.
Oh my god.
How does he still have a license?
This many something minutes.
Please try to be ready to go over it.
I'll be with you when I finish with Mr. Norberg.
Oh, the beeping. No.
I must kill Nordberg.
PoliceSquad, let go of that fellow.
Didn't he kill Nordberg already?
Oh my god.
Medical emergency.
Wow.
Rabbit, PoliceSquad, follow that black car.
Oh my god.
Right, Stephanie, check your mirror.
No, poor Stephanie.
No.
Ease off on the brake.
I know a shortcut. Turn left here.
There he is. Easy.
This is brilliant.
Come on, Stephanie, you can do it.
Normally, you would not be going 65 down the wrong way of a one-way street. Apply the brakes. It's in reverse.
What? The patience in
This
this man.
instructor has seen stuff in his life.
You dumb broad.
Right, Stephanie, gently extend your arm. Extend your middle finger. Very good. Well done.
There he is.
Oh my god, he's the MVP.
Go, Stephanie, you can do this. I wish that had been my instructor.
Yeah.
The one who taught me to drive sucked. He was an asshole. I believe yours too, right?
Yeah, kind of. No.
Oh! Oh! Fireworks?
Nothing to see here, please.
Oh my god.
Nordberg's life left me shaken and disturbed, and all the questions
I love
kept
that
coming
voiceover.
up over and over again, like bubbles in a case of club soda.
What?
Why was he trying to kill Nordberg? Did Ludwig lie to me? I didn't have any proof, but somehow I didn't entirely trust him either. Why was the I love you not listed in Ludwig's records? And if it was, did he know about it? And if he didn't, who did? And where the hell was I? But my night was just about to begin.
Oh my god. He's brilliant.
That depends on what I'm late for.
You said we should have dinner sometime.
Okay, this is too fast, lady.
What?
How hot and wet do you like it?
Very hot, awfully wet.
This is disgusting.
That shirt looks familiar.
It's yours. I didn't want to get stained or wrinkled. At least, not yet.
You mind if I slip into something more comfortable? There. That's better.
Another suit.
You seen that ship?
I don't know. Has Officer Nordberg been able to, tell you anything?
No. Unfortunately, there's another attempt in his life. He's back in a coma.
The world is such a violent place.
But I'd give it all up tomorrow to live in a world without crime.
That's beautiful. Why did you have to be so wonderful?
Is he?
So
There's something I ought to tell you.
No need to tell me anything. What's in the past, it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe we're just two lonely souls who have found each other.
Funny face.
Funny face. Oh my god. I need one of those.
I want you to know I practice safe sex.
Good for you, lady.
Yeah.
Good for you, sir.
What is safe sex? Oh my god. Titans.
This morning feeling for something good. Not too shy.
No.
She does. Something tells me I'm
What? Oh my god. This movie is amazing.
I had a wonderful day, Frank.
Wait, that was only one day?
You're not just saying it because we exchanged bodily fluids.
No, I really mean it. You're very special.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Night.
The name.
I'm telling you, Ed, the
Oh my
answer is
God.
up there in Ludwig's office. He's the only one outside of ourselves who knew that no...
They're eating.
All right, just trust me on this, Ed.
It's like a meme after meme after meme.
Yes.
Have you done that?
No, I do. Latin American moment. I do it with the.
Ah, with the two. Don't ask why.
Bingo.
Piano.
Oh my god.
20 million deposited at Manny Bank, Zurich, upon proof of Green's death?
Who write that? Oh my god, no, in the trash can. Yeah, you were right. He's gonna trash everything. This tattoo.
He's gonna grab the.
I have to censorship the.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you need to censor like statues' boobs and dicks, or maybe let's just censor them just in case?
What are you doing?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
There must be a dude there, so he can hold him. What? Oh my god!
Can you imagine? Like a dude appears with a dick in his hand,
And breathing heavily.
Arson.
Sexual assault with a concrete dildo.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry about that, Your Honor, but we have reason to believe that Vincent Ludwig involved in a plot to assassinate the Queen.
Where is this evidence?
Well, it burned in the fire.
I don't want any more trouble like you had last year on the South Side.
Yes, well, when I see 5 weirdos dressed in togas stabbing a guy in the middle of the park in full view of 100 people, I shoot the bastards. That's my policy.
That was a Shakespeare in the Park production of Julius Caesar, you moron.
Your Honor.
Drebin, your presence at the Queen's reception tonight will not be necessary.
We understand, Your Honor. Thank you.
His partner is the voice of reason, right?
Yes, but he still partakes in the craziness.
Yeah.
It's great.
Jane, I think there's something you should know. I was up in Vincent Ludwig's place last night. I think that Vincent Ludwig's involved in a number of criminal activities. I don't trust him, and I don't want to see you getting mixed up in anything dangerous.
He just wants to have a talk with you. Clear up any doubts that you might have about him.
When?
Tonight, he wants you to meet him at the 7th Street Stockyards.
You promise me that you'll be careful.
Of course I will, Funny Face.
Funny Face is a good name for your lover.
I don't think so.
Funny Face is not like ugly face. Funny Face. It's what you say about ugly babies.
Yeah.
He looks funny.
Yeah, my mom did that with her friend's baby.
What is this playing? Toxic waste.
No!
No, the toxic waste.
Did he die in the toxic waste?
That's how you create a supervillain. I think one of the stories of the Joker is that he fell in a toxic waste.
Oh.
Frank, what are you doing here? I just came from the stockyard, trading shots with one of Ludwig's goons. They're planning on doing it tonight, Ed. Here.
Oh my god. That's a terrible cake.
I really do appreciate you inviting me.
And perhaps afterwards we can...
Drebin. Surprised to see me, Mr. Ludwig?
Mr. Drebin, if you have evidence, then use it. If not, I am warning you, get off my back.
Frank, what's wrong?
A lot of things, sweetie pie. A little meeting that turned into a peekaboo session with bullets all set up by someone who's been playing me like a violin at the annual SAPS convention.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My stockyard meeting, Butterwings.
But Mr. Ludwig said you call a meeting off. Believe me,
Pop me another one, Snooky Lumps.
I was only doing what I was told to do.
Like make love to me?
Oh. Oh my god.
To think I trusted you. I made a big mistake. By the way, I faked every orgasm.
Oh. Oh my god.
The city of Los Angeles is proud to present to the royal family this Revolutionary War musket donated by Mr. Vincent Ludwig.
I don't know.
Queen Elizabeth II.
No.
He's sexually assaulting the Queen of England.
The photos.
The way they splash this stuff all over the newspapers. What is journalism coming to?
What?
They can't kick you off the force, Frank. It's just not fair.
Just think the next time I shoot someone, I could be arrested. Look at that, the missing evidence in the Kellner case. My God, he was innocent.
He went to the chair 2 years ago, Frank.
Oh my god.
I tried to call you last night. I even went by your place. Frank, you gotta listen to me. I have important information for you. You were right all along, Frank. Ludwig is planning to have someone assassinate the Queen.
Where?
At the baseball game. The Queen will be there this afternoon as a guest of Ludwig. I'm supposed to be with him.
Are you telling us that Vincent Ludwig is going to just shoot the Queen in front of 60,000 fans?
No, he said a player's gonna do it during the 7th inning stretch.
I better get down there right away.
I wanted you to know. Now, I've loved you since the first day I met you, and I'll never stop. I'm a very lucky woman.
So am I.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And a good afternoon to everyone.
Would you like to go to one of these
Like
games?
to a baseball game? Yeah, sure. I think it's very cool to watch
Yeah.
baseball and basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and give a hearty Los Angeles welcome, Queen Elizabeth II.
Americans like
I mean,
Elizabeth,
they
Queen
shouldn't.
Elizabeth? They shouldn't, right?
Palazzo. Our
Palazzo.
head usher will be here in 2 minutes to take you onto the field. Please, just wait in.
Oh my god.
Yes? Mr. Palazzo? Si. I am the head usher. Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the California Angels and the city
Oh my god.
How did he fit in that?
internationally renowned opera star Enrico Palazzo.
Opera star. Oh my god.
Oh, say, can you see in the twilight's black gleaming blue night?
And da 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 da. Oh my god. They got
Hey.
Is this an official bat?
Oh my god. He keeps doing it.
Oops. Sorry, fellas.
Queen of England, ready to toss out the first ball.
The queen kicks ass. The guy with the... Oh.
Ooh.
I must kill the queen.
Whoa.
Frank, it's the right fielder!
Now we're going to take you for a little walk.
And of course, it had to be the guy with the kindest face.
Yeah.
How come no one realized he's walking at her with a gun?
Whoops.
Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo!
Hey, Rico Palazzo!
Oh, he saved his reputation.
He's got a gun.
I know.
You ruined my life, Trevin.
Leave the girl alone.
I am. I'm going to kill you.
Two can play at that.
You'll be all right in a couple of minutes.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Well.
Oh my god, of course.
Frank. That's horrible.
A marching band.
My father went the same way.
Falling from a building.
Oh no.
Kill Frank Drebin.
Jane. It's me. Funny face. I finally found someone I can love.
I must kill.
Jane. It's not very much, but pretty good for an honest policeman's salary. It's an engagement ring. I love you, Jane.
Oh, the power of love.
Frank.
Heterosexual love.
Yes. Heterosexual love between a 70-year-old man and a 20-something-year-old girl.
You think he's 20-something?
She's young.
40, because she has wrinkles and...
We can look that up.
Yeah.
Well,
what?
This city, and I guess the whole world, owes you a debt of gratitude.
Yay.
For the promotion to captain, of course.
Nordberg!
How you,
Oh.
buddy? Hey!
Oh,
Doc
Jay.
says I should be on my beat and as good as new in a week. Wonderful.
Oh my god.
well, this he suffered the entire movie.
Yeah. Maybe it was karma. This movie, I think it was funny,
Yes.
but it has its moment,
Yes.
right? I think the first act was amazing because it was punchline behind punchline behind punchline, and all the absurdity of the jokes, every second meaning of the things that they were doing was, I think, was brilliant. And I think this is written by him.
Really?
Yeah, but LeslieNielsen, I think. So I find a lot of things that I think work. But this is the first movie of 3. And also he did a movie called Airplane that I know I don't know if it's Airplane or have another name, but I know it's an airplane, like visually it's like a knot, but it's an airplane. People say that movie is like a peak of his type of humor.
Do we need to see the 3 movies in order to understand the trailer of the new one?
I don't think so. We're gonna watch the trailer of the movie later, so you guys gonna be able to watch it on the channel. So you can go, I assume, right now and watch the reaction to the trailer. But I think it was really funny. I find myself laughing a lot, but some jokes were really brilliant for me, and other ones were a little loosey. I also think that there are some things on the jokes, they were more like direct for the American audience.
Yes.
And have a code that only Americans understand, and I maybe believe that's one of the reasons this movie didn't stick or didn't land well on the Latin American audience, because here we tend to change stuff with the translation, right?
Yes.
and we put our own jokes on top of them. But if the visuals don't go with what you are trying to say, it's really hard to do it. But I think he's a brilliant comic actor. His delivery is so funny for me. I think one of the most funny ways to do comedy is when the main actor is have a straight face. He don't know he's part of a joke.
I think this type of movie, it's a little bit difficult for me to analyze from a screenplay point of view because it relies so much in physical comedy. So, for example, I was really trying to pay attention to what the villain was saying when he was talking to him in the office, but there was so much going on with what he was doing, and obviously that was the focus. That when that scene was over, I just kept thinking,
what happened?
What the hell did this dude say? I was zero paying attention. So if there was some kind of important information here, I didn't get it. But I really liked, for example, the first part with O.J. Simpson getting his ass kicked by himself. That was very cool. I like the car jokes. That he every time he was on the car, he was a public danger in the car. That was incredible. I really like when he got into the car and there was the poor girl doing her exam. And I really love her instructor. Yeah,
the instructor. And I want to talk about that because we both have bad experience with driving instructors, right?
Yeah. So in here, I drive a manual car. And that's because my mom drives a manual car and she's insane. She's a very good driver, but she's scary as a driver. So I quite never noticed when I was in her car because I was used to her. We have never gotten hit, nothing ever happened, but she drives like a crazy person. And once I learned to drive and got in the car with her in certain occasions, I was more conscious of what she was doing in the car. Yeah. And I remember being like, So she tried to teach me to drive and she didn't have the patience. So she just sent me to this like driving school. And the person who taught me, I don't know, he was mean to me. I didn't like it. I think he didn't trust me. So when I was trying to, because I already kind of knew how to drive and I drove manual, it was good. And he would just stop the car suddenly. Yeah. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, why? There's no danger. I'm not gonna crash the person ahead. There's like nothing wrong's happening. Besides, driving here in Peru is insane. I have friends who have come over and their permits allow them to drive here, but they don't want to drive here. I have uncles and cousins who live in the States. They are allowed to drive here, but my mom would take them everywhere because they don't want to mess with Peruvian traffic because it's insane. Driving here is kill yourself slowly. I remember you told me about your instructor driver.
Yeah, too. My instructor driver was cool, but he had his moments. Sometimes when I was trying to drive, I don't know, in a very peaceful, how do you say, street? He suddenly told me, can you slowly park the car right in that tree? And I was trying to do it the most smooth way possible, so you don't break in, right? All of the sudden. And I was trying to do that, and I missed the tree. I went a little further, and he went like, oh, you killed a person. And I was like, I didn't know I was playing this game. Right? It was so random. And then when I was driving in a full traffic in the middle of the city, he was like, oh, look that car. Oh, look that sign. He was trying to distract me every time. But he never told me, oh, and that's why you never look to another way. No, he never told me nothing. He never.
He wasn't trying to tease you. He was just being an asshole.
He was just being an asshole, yeah. But he never treated me awful. He never say mean things to me. So it was chill in in the main part of the time that I was with him, but it was an experience. I think driving here is crazy, and I know for a fact that Peru have one of the most horrible traffics in the world. I think India is on the top because India is another level of traffic, but Peru is in there in the top, so it's crazy. Talking about the movie,
I hope Stephanie got her license because she was incredible.
Yeah, the girl was
she was the real MVP of that.
Yeah, the instructor was amazing too.
Yeah, the instructor.
The piece in him, so pull the middle finger.
Yeah, insult
It
this
was
asshole.
amazing.
Yes, that was amazing. I really liked that first part with the mafia.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there were certain parts that kind of were a little bit harsh on me. For
Yeah.
example, when the janitor thought he was raping the other dude.
Yeah, I think you don't assume he's raping because he told, "Oh, I leave it to you fellas," like in plural. Like he's just ignoring the fact that he's unconscious. He just saw two dudes about.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think the whole part of the game, it was a little slow for me. But in a whole, I think it's a good movie for just turn your brain out and.
Yeah, if you concentrate in how they perform the physical comedy, I think it's a very enjoyable movie. But as I said, there was so much physical things happening that you couldn't really judge this from
a screenplay.
Yeah, from a screenplay point of view. I mean, you could probably say that it's a classic hero.
It's a satire of the typical hero, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very bad cop.
It's a very bad cop.
He's very clumsy.
He has his monologue. The monologue part.
The
was
inner
amazing.
monologue was amazing. I think the best joke for me was when he just started doing this voiceover and then he was like, "And where the hell I am?" That was amazing. I really like that joke.
Yeah.
Because I think I could empathize with that.
Yeah.
When they destroyed the Bilang, like the other guy said, "My dad went that way." I was like,
Yeah,
what?
What happened there? Yeah.
Okay. It's more how he uses the dialogue to make his physical to make his physical comedy shine, because he has these little deliveries that are very, very good. But I was so concentrated in the physical part of the movie that I couldn't really pay attention to what was going on in the dialogue. Maybe if I give this another watch and ignore totally the physical comedy and focus on what's going in the
But I
screenplay.
think the story was pretty.
Yeah, it was
straightforward.
pretty straightforward. But for example, there were certain character motivations that I really didn't understand. But since this is kind of absurd, I don't know if it would apply. You know. So, so in the end, you just need to enjoy the movie for what it is.
Yeah.
And it shines from the physical comedy point of view, and that's just it.
Yeah, I really like the movie. I think it have a little slow parts, like the baseball one for me, at least for me. But in a whole, I think that it have a lot of iconic scenes.
Yes.
A lot of iconic punchlines also.
Yes.
I don't know. For me, it was really funny. He's really funny.
Yes. I want to check the ages of the. This was from 88, right?
88.
It was 62.
Yeah.
When
She was 40. I told you, for me, I saw her the elbows. and
You have something with ladies' elbows.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can do all the surgery that you want, but your elbows tells always the truth. And she have wrinkled elbows, so I knew she's older. Those elbows are not from a 20 years old girl.
She has wrinkled elbows.
Yeah. So that's how you know, guys. Now you know.
So
look at the elbows.
Put cream in your elbows,
Put
everyone.
cream on the elbows. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching our reaction, and I hope you like it. It was fun. If you want to support us, please subscribe. We're trying to reach again to 500 subscribers, so it will mean the world to us if you help us with that. So thank you and see you later.
Thank you, guys. See you later.